So this is the US dollar CAD analysis for Monday the 2nd of October. Just going to go out to the higher time frames to get some perspective. Now, let's just see where we are. Let's just get the view correctly put in. Now, on the monthly time frame, I was expecting a test of the 120 level. Now we've reversed from there, as can be seen by this pin bar that has formed. Now, if you were trading monthly charts, you would have given up quite a bit of profit, but I suppose nobody can pick the exact tops and exact bottoms of markets, so you wouldn't be too upset, let's put it that way. Now, let's just see on the monthly time frame. Yeah, we've pushed down and prices were bought back up. Overall, you could say the trend on the monthly time frame is to the downside, but we have been bought back up, so that would bear that in mind. Also, my most important pivot is my weekly pivot. So let's just have a look at the weekly chart to see where we are. Well, we did have the large push to downside, and every subsequent week since they've actually closed bullish near their highs, which suggests that the very last bearish week with the big push to downside was pretty much an exhaustive candle. Well, it doesn't appear so, but you could interpret it as being an exhaustive candle, which is one last push by either bulls or bears in the market before price reverses. So where are we going now? We have come into the 200 period moving average on a weekly time frame, and we are currently above it. So the market, we are currently above it. Not much reaction from the market, so I have to look at levels going forward to the upside. Let's just see where my most important pivot this week will be. Where did we open this week? We opened at 2480. Was that 86? 2486. Let's just go with 2486. If I go down to the hourly time frame, 2486. That's going to be right below the 25 level, where we have reversed from twice. I did mention it before last week. 2486. Let's just what is 2486? Let's just get on the charts. Let's just get 2486 on the charts. Okay, let's just get on the charts. 2486. Just gonna make sure its coordinates are correct. 2486.5. Let's just get that down to 2486. So we've got 2486. It's right beneath the 25 level. Now, 25 has proved to be resistant twice before, so you would probably be cautious in buying from 2486. But the overall move on the US dollar against the Canadian dollar has been to the upside. My understanding is the governor of the Bank of Canada has come out and made some bearish statements, somewhat tempered market expectations of further rate rises in the short term of the Canadian dollar. And another thing he mentioned in his statement about the exchange rate. So this is jawboning from the central bank. They've probably not liked the way in which the Canadian dollar is strengthened quite a bit, especially with their their largest trading partner to the south of them in the United States. The move in the Canadian dollar against the US dollar has been quite pronounced. So, as you can expect, the central bank has stepped in to rein in the market. Now, let's just see where we are. So, my understanding of it is this: when a level's constantly retested, it isn't very long until it breaks and price is either continuing in an upward direction or in a downward direction. So prices do appear to be going back up for another retest of the 125 level, and if we do retest it and we hold the level to the upside, where would I be looking? I'll be looking at 126.22, and I've not marked on any other levels above that, but I suppose I can actually just do that now. Let's just see where we are. 126.22. Let's just see. I suppose right up here before we reversed would be an area of interest, and that's 27.78. 127.78. If I go down to the I don't even need to go down to that time frame actually. 127. Let's just get this right. 127.78, wasn't it? So let's just get this right. So 127.78, and save it. And I'm going to change the color to red because it is not a weekly pivot. If we go back down to the execution time frame, so it should be on there. There we are, 27.78. So 126.22 and 127.78. Those are upside targets or possible areas of resistance. So I'm expecting a further retest of 125. If we do hold it, 126.22 is my next target. If we do break down from where we are currently, another retest to the downside of 124.26. We've already had two retests of it, and it has held, well, two significant retests, and we did have a bit of consolidation around it, but two decent retests. My gosh, did I just move that? Yes, I did. There we go. So yeah, so another retest of the 24.26. If we do break down from there, this 200 period moving average could provide dynamic support along with last week's pivot of 23.34, which aligns with where we've had two tests of that level, the 23.34, and we've bounced off it. So to the downside, those are my targets, but my overall view is prices will continue all the way up to 126.22. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.